think I'm in focus. Hey guys, and hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me once again. This week's video is going to be a bit shorter than last week. The last one was a long one because I had such a long break between filming that I just had so much to say. So I will keep it short and simple this week. Let's start with a recap of the week that has just been. I didn't walk at all, so I'm gonna put maybe 80% blame on the rain. It was worse than I anticipated. So most of the days it just rained all day. So that was a bit tricky to fit the exercise in. However, the weather on Saturday and Sunday was pretty well perfect. So I definitely could have walked on those days and just didn't. Definitely room for improvement in that area. Nutrition was exceptional. I ate really, really well all week, and even the weekend was pretty good. I'm quite impressed with myself actually. I said no to things that I wasn't really enthusiastic about, things that would have been nice, but I didn't really want them. So Friday night I just had chicken and veggies, which I had left over from the week, and normally I would order takeaway. Did I have any wine? I did have some wine. I had a few wines on Friday. Saturday I had a few wines as well, and we went to a 30th birthday party of a good friend, and there was amazing food, but I didn't pig out, didn't go over the top, just enjoyed it and didn't obsess over the food either, which was nice. And Sunday I ate really well as well and didn't have any alcohol, so it was a way more balanced weekend than I've had in a long time, like really long time. And it's really nice at the end of the weekend. You don't feel gross, you don't feel weighed down by sugar and alcohol and caffeine. You just feel good. And I don't feel like I've gone and sabotaged myself for 2 days, and I don't know, feel like you've undone 5 days of good work. But at the same time, I don't feel like I missed out on anything. So that's good. Oh, the battery's beeping at me. It's gonna cut out, but we'll see how far we get. So nutrition was great, exercise was not great. Mental health was pretty good. I think that's largely due to the nutrition. And I know when I can get nutrition and exercise right, then my mental health is going to get even better. I've noticed this week, more so than other weeks actually, my face shape really changing. So it's not just at certain angles or in certain lights, like my face is definitely smaller, so that's exciting. I keep catching myself looking at my reflection and it actually is looking different. And the clothes that were getting looser are even more looser, so is that grammatically correct? More loose. The clothes that were getting loose are now more loose. Good times galore. So in terms of what I ate this week, I had lots of different types of veggies, a vegetable or 2 or 3 with dinner, and then veggies tied in with lunch, which is usually like a chicken salad. And then I also snacked on some veggies as well. So lots of serves of veggies, snacking on fruit as well, a bit of yogurt. I like to mix Greek yogurt, full fat Greek yogurt with walnuts, chia seeds, sometimes banana, and a bit of honey. And then you've got this like great snack that's packed full of carbohydrates and fat and protein and tastes delicious. And for me, it works quite well with my tummy. Even though it's yogurt and dairy, it doesn't seem to affect me. So that's a good go-to snack for me. As always, I don't touch on this very often because for me, it's just a really established habit. But as always, I have been drinking heaps of water. So probably about 3 liters a day, maybe a bit more, between 3 and 4. I've been having 3 coffees a day, which is disappointing, more so for my wallet than anything else. So I do need to get that back down to 2 coffees a day, I think. I could definitely do better with my sleep as well. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot to improve on still, but the fact that I got my nutrition down pat for a whole week feels pretty good. I think for me, that's one of the hardest parts. So, and probably for a lot of people. So yeah, I've just gone grocery shopping today and I've got more protein. I've got some salmon, some steak, some chicken. I've got heaps of different veggies to cook up as well. And of course, fruit. So each week I like to mix up the fruit if I can to keep it interesting and to have a variety. Same to an extent with the vegetables, but less so. And protein is pretty well exactly the same each week. Something I've realized is that you need to eat in a way that works for you, which I harped on about that in my last video. And that's not just food types, it's also the preparation of that food. So for me, I have found that getting a few different staple proteins and a variety of vegetables that are easy to cook works perfectly. I think for some people that would be too boring to handle, especially 5 nights a week, but for me it's perfect, and it removes most of that sense of dread of having to cook each night. So I can cook 2 dinners in one go, put some in the fridge and eat it the next night. So I'm only cooking every second night, and even the nights I am cooking, it's not very difficult. Plus, as soon as you put meat on the barbecue, Steve has been kind enough to barbecue most of our meats over the last few weeks. It just tastes so much better, and it's full of flavor and exciting, and you don't even need to do anything fancy with it. So if you just chuck it on the barbecue, it'll be a lot more fun and really easy. I really don't think there's anything else I need to update everyone on this week. It's been pretty good, other than the exercise. Once again, room for improvement, but I'm hitting some really good milestones. So this week is more of just an update, I guess, to share with you guys how everything's going, what's going well, what's not. Hopefully next week I have a better exercise update for you. But I said I was going to keep it short and simple, so I will finish up here. Thank you once again for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in a week. Sorry, false alarm. One more thing to add. I wanted to touch on how I actually felt this week with 0 to no processed refined sugars and lowering my processed carbs as well. So just getting most of my carbohydrates from fruit and veg. And again, I feel fantastic this week. So no energy slumps in the afternoon. I honestly think the only thing making me feel a bit gross at the moment is that 3rd coffee that I'm having each day. So that needs to stop. But in terms of what I was eating this week and how it made me feel, I feel amazing, and I'm finding it easier and easier to stick to that way of just eating fruits, vegetables, protein, and a bit of yogurt. That's working for me in every way, shape and form, knock on wood, and I'm going to keep it up. But now I am actually done, so I'm going to finish this video and see you guys soon.